Good morning. My name is Dustin Klein, Publisher and Chief Content Officer of Smart Business. I'm honored to welcome you to the Smart 50. We're here to recognize the leaders of 50 organizations in Northeast Ohio who have built sustainable businesses on the foundation of innovation and creating impact. This event is all about you. We hope you enjoy the conversation and, more importantly, the celebration. Now, we're so pleased to have all of you join us this morning, especially since we've been able to pivot to a virtual conference during the continuation of these unprecedented times. Thank you for those of you who were able to join us last night at the Honorees VIP event. It was great to see you, and we hope that you enjoyed getting together in person. I'll bet in a smaller group. Now, we'll be fully back in person next year, so we're elated about that. When we came together with Corporate College nearly a decade ago to develop the Smart 50, the goal is to recognize the leaders of the smartest organizations in this region for doing what it takes to remain relevant, engaging customers, employees, and vendors, and making a difference at the community at large. So we're here today partnering once again with Corporate College with a great group of sponsors because of your innovation, your impact, and your ability to be sustainable by forging an organization that's built to last. I want to thank you for joining us for this virtual part of the recognition celebration. Now, the judging process that led us here today was conducted in two parts. First, the panel reviewed nearly 100 nominations submitted for this year's awards. From this group, you, the Smart 50, was selected. Next, we invited you to a special virtual judging session in September. You were invited to make your best pitch about one of those three category areas where you and your organization excel. Again, the judging panels heard amazing, inspirational stories, so you made their job that much more difficult. Now, from this group of 50, we identified 6 specialty award winners, one each for innovation, sustainable business practices, and 2 for leaders at their respective organizations who made a significant impact on the lives of people and companies in the region, and 2 additional awards just for COVID, COVID Impact Award and the COVID Pivot Award. So as you get a chance to meet these great award winners this evening, I want to thank once again our presenting and title sponsor, Corporate College, our friends at Alliance Solutions Group, Vistage, Highland, Taft, Erie Bank, Focus CFO, and our friends at Ohio.net. You're going to get a chance to meet people from each of these organizations who are going to be sitting down and doing interviews with this year's Specialty Award honorees. Before we jump into those stories, more of them, let's meet the individuals who comprise this year's Smart 50. To announce the first half, we have our friends at Vistage. For more than 60 years, Vistage has been helping CEOs, business owners, and key executives solve their greatest challenges through confidential peer advisory groups and one-on-one executive coaching sessions with accomplished business leaders. Today, more than 24,000 members in 25 countries rely on Vistage to help make better decisions. Presenting on behalf of Vistage is Master Chair Cheryl McMillan.
Thank you, Dustin. On behalf of Vistage, we're elated to support this year's program. Here are the first 25 of this year's Smart 50. Kevin Adelstein, publisher and CEO, Cleveland Jewish Publication Company. Next, Cal Aldubab, CEO, Pandetta. Tom Amstel, President and CEO, Amstel Companies. Marcia Ballinger, President, Lorain County Community College. India Birdsong, General Manager and CEO, Greater Cleveland Regional Trust Authority. Michael Bodie, Chief Operating Officer, the Anderson Du Bois Company. Bethia Burke, President, Fund for Our Economic Future. Janice Contreras, Executive Director, Northeast Ohio Hispanic Center for Economic Development. Bill Crosgrove, President and CEO, Union Home Mortgage. Victor DiGeronimo, Jr., Chairman, DiGeronimo Companies. Robin Doerchuk, Vice President and GM, Snip Internet LLC. Deborah Donley, Principal, Vocon. Paul Elliott, CEO, Tiger Pistol. Sam Falletta, CEO, Incept. Sennat Ficado, owner, The Crispy Chick. William Gary, Executive VP Workforce, Community and Economic Development, Cuyahoga Community College. Patrick Gilani, CEO, MRI Software. Christopher Gorman, Chairman, President, and CEO, Key Bank. Aaron Grossman, CEO, Talent Launch. Paul Hanna, President, Blue Technologies. Ann Harrell, owner, Ocean Studio and Boutique. Greg Harris, President, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Dee Haslam, owner, Cleveland Browns, CEO of River Media and Haslam Sports Group. J. David Heller, co-founder and CEO, the NRP Group. Anthony Hughes, founder and CEO, Tech Elevator. Congratulations to all of you. Dustin, back to you.
Thank you, Cheryl. Let's hear from the judges, who had the difficult task of identifying not only the full class of Smart 50 for this year's event, but also in selecting 6 category award winners from among this austere group.
Well, as always, it's been a very enlightening experience, a great experience, just to hear the stories of all these companies in Northeast Ohio. It was just exciting and actually rewarding to see how they navigate through the various cycles of their business and climates. It's really rewarding to see it.
You have a compilation of small businesses to large businesses, nonprofit, and education. And I think it really just shows the collaboration that's happening in our region.
Most impactful thing for me is hearing all these great stories from third generation families to startup companies to these this really innovative private equity backed organizations across the board. It's a really good story hearing what they're doing in our local community.
I will just say we have people who believe in themselves, they believe in one another, and I will tell you the main theme throughout all of these businesses is they believe in their team. And you cannot have a great product or a great service without having great people behind you.
It's been an interesting time listening to a lot of entrepreneurs and business executives. It's exciting to see. Oftentimes we here in Northeast Ohio get viewed as being maybe a little staid, and it's really great to see the energy and the activity going on in the community.
As a first-time judge with the Smart 50, I was beyond honored and humbled with the opportunity to learn from top-tier CEOs in the Northeast Ohio region. Again, it was nice to be able to congratulate all the nominees of their continued success to make Northeast Ohio and Cleveland our home. I'm proud to be a part of this area.
I think Northeastern Ohio is a really insular, really proud community of people. And anyone who is looking to start a business here is committed not just to the growth of their operation, but also the group of the community around them. I think that's unique to our area. And I think that's something that you see in the Cleveland and Northeastern Ohio spirit that you don't get in many other places.
Why is Northeast Ohio an innovative business community? I think it's because it's an area of the country that, number one, still has really good, solid Midwestern values when it comes to hard work, when it comes to earning things and not getting things handed out to them. And when you have that hard work, you have to be innovative to survive and to grow and to prosper.
Well, it should come as no surprise that the judges always have a rough time selecting category winners of an amazing group of 50. That said, let's meet the next 25 members of this year's class. Dr. Claude Jones, President and CEO of Carolines Health Center. Doug Kern, Northern Hazarat. Ariana Kirkpatrick, the AKA team. Chris Knetstrick, Northeast Ohio Coalition for the Homeless. William F. Lacey, GE Lighting, a Savant company. Michael Lamarca, owner and CEO of the Master Pizza Franchise Group. Tom Licks of Cleveland Whiskey. Ray Liu and Mary McCann, co-founders of Sprinley. Andrew Masick, president of Omni Systems. Janine Marziani, Ohio Market president of Bank of America. Andrew McCartney, president of Bowden Manufacturing. Pat Pistori, the head of PNC Bank. Stephen Peplin, CEO of Talon Products. India Pierce Lee, Senior VP at the Cleveland Foundation. Daniel Saltzman of Dave's Supermarket. Marissa Serge, co-owner and chief commercial officer at Luva Bella Winery. Chris Smith, president of Then Design Architecture. George Sullivan of Equity Trust Company. Eddie Taylor, president of Taylor Oswald. Seth Ehrman of State Industrial Products. Nicole Van Rensburg, the CEO of Bloom Medicinals. Michael and Adam Wallenstein, co-presidents and co-owners of Neptune Plumbing. Daniel Walsh, founder and CEO of CityMark Capital. Vanessa Whiting, president of AES Management Corp. Brian Zimmerman, the head of the Cleveland Metro Parks. So congratulations to all of our members of the Smart 50 class. Next, we'd like to invite you to network at your tables for the next 10 minutes. This is a great opportunity to learn more about your fellow attendees, including what pressing issues they've been seeing as we head into 2022, and how they've been applying smart business practices to navigate through the past 18 months. We'll see you back here shortly.